Someone who would argue against turning passions into your career is Cal Newport. He wrote the book Deep Work and other books to help people sort of accomplish their aspirations in life. In the book, So Good They Can't Ignore You, he stresses the concept that you shouldn't follow your passion, but that you should be trying to develop skill sets. He prefaces this concept with first highlighting how hard it actually is to answer the question, what are you passionate about? I mean, we asked that question in the last video, and I'm sure it was probably hard. See, I'm passionate about fantasy novels and board games, but those aren't really reasonable things I should just drop everything to pursue as a career. Now, plenty of people have those careers, but what were the skill sets they had first in order to make them successful in those fields? Cal argues that instead, you should get so good at skills that people can't ignore you. That by doing this and becoming so good at a skill, you will then not only have intrinsic value with the skill, but be praised by others, which also gives you a sense of accomplishment. In addition to this, he would argue that passion takes a very long time to develop. Most people who answered yes to the question, are you passionate about your job, had a few things in common. They had been doing the job for a long time, and they had developed a very strong skill set in that field or activity. This was the major determining factors behind their passion. So what the hell should you be investing your time in to be really good at? That becomes the question. So for this section, the activity here is be honest with yourself. What are the things you feel you've actually developed skill sets in at this point in time? Have you ever pushed yourself that way before to develop a skill set that you feel confident with and that you feel competent with? Be it sports, musical instruments, whatever majors you had. Even those majors, sometimes if you look at PT school, that's introductory. If you're graduating PT school, at best, that's an introductory education, and that doesn't truly help people develop the full skill sets that Cal Newport's talking about and he's describing in this. So be honest with yourself. What are the skill sets you feel at this point you've actually developed? And if there's not a lot that you have, that's okay, because we're going to be talking about what are the skill sets I should be pursuing.